Hi guys, my name is Dylan,
Hi, my name is Stephanie.
and today we will be visiting the establishment Bangsar. Let's go. Okay guys, so coming down from the lobby, it's a very hot day, but we can see there are so many cars just parked right along this street. So basically earlier on we came from here, so we will be passing by these few flats or townhouses. I think it's townhouses where it's the locals who are actually staying here. And then this one will be the LRT track, which is a very old one. If not mistaken, it's already there in the 1990s. So it's a very old address to begin with, and it's actually just situated right beside of Bricks Field. According to them, it's Alila Bangsar. So I'm not too sure if this belongs to Bangsar or Bricks Field. Do comment down below. If it's me, I would say it's Bricks Field because Bangsar is actually right across the road over there, and you can see there are so many developments popping up. Overall, how do I feel when I'm walking here? Honestly, I don't feel good. It's not really that safe to begin with. Hence, I don't think it's the best pedestrian-friendly location to begin with. And then further down, you have the other apartments right here. And then you have Bank right further down. So those who are taking LRT, they will know this is the LRT Kelana Jaya line, and you have one station right down in Bangsar over there, and then one over at Bank Rakyat. For those who actually bought here, right, it's not to say that it's not a good project to begin with, but the surrounding, it's a minus point for me. But definitely, I'm sure that the price will actually compensate in a sense, because if, for example, this building here, if you're charging me maybe 1,008 ringgit per square feet, definitely no one will buy. But if it's below that price, maybe 1,000 or 900, previously how much they bought, I'm not too sure. But if it's around this price, right, I think it's definitely a good buy, because right across the street is already selling for 1,003. And then from what I know, the valuation for this condo is actually quite high. It can go up to 1,300 ringgit per square feet for this particular condo called the establishment. So definitely, if I say the surrounding is not really good, but if it's definitely good for investment, because if not, the banks won't be giving such a high value. Okay, so now in this building itself, you have Alila and the establishment. Basically, one is a hotel, one is like a residence, but then you can do for Airbnb or whatnot. And then you have this bridge over here, these stairs that you can climb up, and you will get over to the other side, which we will be checking out now. So the staircase here is fully sealed. Unlike some others, they may be giving the kind of where you may trip, but this is actually very scary if it gives those hollow one. So there's something good. And then they didn't compromise on the railing, because it's glass. Of course, it's still steel railing, but here is glass. Very nice. While climbing up the stairs, right, I was thinking, okay, the surrounding is all landed, all very low rise, not so new. We're quite old, okay, quite run down a little bit. But it then guarantees my view, because if all skyscrapers, all new buildings are right beside, how am I supposed to enjoy the view? And how many floors are there actually? Okay, I've reached. Okay, so here will be the level 1. This is level 1, right? Level 1. Okay. This is level 1. Alright, and you have this bridge that connects us to LRT station. So first of all, it's an open air one, but you have light, no worries. And then you have this open ventilation for you to see, but then if you're scared, don't worry also. It's very sturdy, I'm not too sure how often you'll realize, but a lot of sky bridge, right, this kind of link bridge, when you tend to walk, because of the traffic, the vibration, it's very severe, very thorough one. But here I feel it's very sturdy. It's really sturdy one. Those who have walked sky bridges and whatnot along Old Klang Road or some other places in KL, you all will know what I'm trying to say. So it's a Saturday, and then let's look at the traffic, and over there will be Bangsar already. Okay, there's another project coming up. So this will, it's actually a very short path for us to reach LRT Bangsar. So let's check it out. We will reach the opposite. So just now we were there. Okay, so now we are over here. Nice. It's very convenient. I don't know about you, but I don't really like LRT stations or a waiting station to be at the ground floor. Like here, I wait for the bus at the ground floor because it feels a bit dark. So when it's raining or when it's night time, right, I will be a bit takut lah. I'll be a bit scared because I just don't have a feeling, just don't have a good feeling because it's all covered. So let me know what you guys think, and then I'll be walking back to Alila now to do the final conclusion. One thing about link bridges, right, to LRT station, developers actually forked out a lot of money to link everything up, to help the government to link it up lah, to make it more attractive. But I realized that actually not just residents are using it. Like earlier, I'm not a resident here, but I can actually climb the stairs on the other side to come up. But then further down here, at the entrance here at level 1, then this is only for residents. So then my debate will be, what's the point of doing something like this aside from convenience? Because it's convenient for the residents to come up from level 1 over there. But then if like me, I'm not a resident here, I'm just a passerby, I can also use this link bridge, then it's not very safe. So maybe they should divide it, one for just specifically for the residents, one for the public or whatnot. Because at the end of the day, you are paying it's basically priced into your property. So you're actually paying the premium really for this link bridge to adding value to your property. But if tenants were to feel unsafe about it, then that's another thing to ponder. Okay guys, so we just realized that actually this level 1 is actually the link bridge to the LRT station. So we'll be trying to use this access to see how it feels like. Right? So basically this will be the LRT station. Just now, this evening I walked here, but I came up from this direction. But then, if you are a resident or hotel guest, right, you can just use this to go. So it's much more convenient rather than climbing up the stairs. Nice. So we purposely stay late a bit to see how brightly lit this bridge is. So it's actually very safe lah, don't worry. So if you were to walk, right, it's still very safe, and there are a lot of crowd lah, so don't worry. And this is the LRT station, and basically there is no, how to say, it's really literally directly linked to the car park, as in like level 1 is the residence, you can just go down there, then you just keep walking, you will reach the LRT station is. So earlier on this morning, this afternoon, I was actually downstairs, and now I'm upstairs here, and this is then Bangsar station. Very nice. So this is Alila, like immediately just now we were opening there, then now we have reached their grand lobby, and then overall I think it's a rather simple one, the drop-off area, because it's mainly catered for. But simple doesn't mean it's not good, right? Because it's mainly for convenience and whatnot. So here, don't get lost, this is establishment, and overall here will be Alila. So this is the condo, this is the hotel, right? And personally, I like black color facade. So because I think it's cool. How about you?
No, I don't like it. I like beige color.
Beige color, but black doesn't. I think it makes it like you see it makes it look very chic, no man. Like overall with this brown color element.
Because you can see the finishing is actually having some white paint and all that. So it's
not as clean lah.
Yeah, the finishing is not nice. So you can easily spot the developer's mistake.
But this condo is not new lah, so it has been here for some time.
It's very hard to maintain. You would think black color is easy to maintain, but apparently in Malaysia maybe it's not.
Okay. So now coming into the residence lobby, overall here you have 1, cafe called Botanica & Co. And here will be the concierge, and this is the I think this is the and concierge, yeah, this is concierge. And then I think here will only be the lobby, which everyone is checking in and out. Actually, there are a lot of people checking in, so we don't disturb people's privacy. But one thing we noticed that the ceiling height is actually very, very high. I think it's I cannot use my infrared to check lah. But I think it's actually a good 20 to 30 feet tall. I think so. So it feels very grand, but some lightings are not on. But from the outside, it doesn't look very nice lah, to begin with.
Actually, this glass over here, I would prefer it not to be so tinted, to allow more natural sunlight to come in, so that the space will look much nicer actually. Because when I see the finishing and the furnitures, at the lobby, it's actually very nice.
Right? Very
but
grand.
Somehow, it doesn't feel nice when I come in. I don't know why. Which, because when I focus on the individual items, right, over here, the plants, the lights, all that, the sofa, it's supposed to look very atas, very nice. But then somehow, I think it's the natural lighting, it's very dim.
Yeah.
And so everything looks, I think, a bit older. Yeah.
But then as a resident, right, do you want privacy? Because when it's tinted, then it's private, ma. I mean, do you mind if you are residents? Like, would
I
you
think
mind?
they can choose the degree of tintedness, right? The
You
darkness
can,
of the
yes,
tint.
you can. Because just now from outside, we langsung cannot see in one. So maybe you make it like semi
Yeah,
like
semi is fine, I think. Because if it's semi, I think you can't really see what's inside also. It's just like a glimpse, so it's fine now.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point. That's why it feels a bit dark. But
Yeah.
I think at night will be nicer because then you have more lights popping up. Okay, but now let's check out the unit. Let's go. So actually we came to Alila because this is actually the lift, the lift that we parked. And then just look at the designs over here. It's actually very nice. So we managed to get a glimpse. And then, how do you feel? What do you do for a living?
Actually, the finishing is very similar to EST. It's just that the ambient lighting here is much nicer. They play with a lot more lights, but not excessive. So actually, they even have more plants blocking the natural sunlight per se, but they have much more ambient lighting, so it looks very classy.
Actually, both sites, Establishment and Alila, is the same, right? But just this feels much grand.
I would say EST lobby could use a bit more lighting, because when I look up the ceiling earlier, you said it's high ceiling, so when I look up, it actually looks quite empty to me. Like very little lighting to be overall. Yeah.
Okay guys, so we have now arrived at the lift lobby of level 20.
So it's actually serviced by 6 lifts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And overall we have 25 units per floor, which makes it this building has around 600 plus units in total.
But then from first glance, overall it's actually very bright compared to the previous ones that we reviewed. This is actually brighter because they use a lot of artificial lighting. And then, but the window is a bit small and a bit hot. That should be hot. So you all can see here is actually the window and you cannot open. Alright, so that's something to take note. But overall it feels very spacious, right?
How come cannot open it?
Because they scare people jump down.
I made such a small window and the wall is so high already.
Can.
It would make I would need a lot of effort to be able to.
You try.
climb up.
I let us.
I mean for your height but for people like me, then it's quite takes quite a lot of effort actually.
Sure, but anyway, so normally they'll close it up or they'll open just a little bit for people to really have some natural air.
Yeah, but this one is quite weird because you can't open it at all. So there's zero ventilation.
Yeah.
But then walking forward, right, here you have the natural ventilation. So again, they use this kind of window panels, a bit old school, but this condo has been here for some time already lah. So
Yeah, it's quite good also. It ensures that there's no rain coming inside.
yeah,
Because actually now it's raining, so we do feel a bit of the breeze here, but no rain can come in.
yeah. But to point out, right, I like this unit where it's actually facing no one.
But it's still quite close to next door.
Yeah lah.
Because you all share like
The
same, I would say, space. Yeah,
in a sense, yeah. So always, we like usual, if we were to stay here, we will listen first. Like, we'll do something like, hey, I see you at the open.
Can you imagine the next door coming out when you're coming out also? Then you have to wear your shoes, probably inside.
Yeah.
Then you can just walk out. But if your shoes are outside, then
Wow, that's a very awkward moment. Stop. So now walking into the unit, let's check it out. Let's go. Wow. Hey, I think you will like this living room, right?
yeah, it's a very tasteful design,
Okay.
and even the pillows and the throw is matching.
Hey, but I think, okay, if not mistaken, right, because this project is actually a fully furnished project, I think the sofa is given, but
The pillows and the throw is not given.
it's not given, right?
Yeah, and the lights is very magnificent. So I think the design language here is a bit. I mean, this is their statement. The entire living room will be their statement. So this is in an ascending order, which the designer did say that she will be changing it because she doesn't like it.
Like do re mi. She
Do
will
Re
say
Mi,
like do re mi.
Yeah, she doesn't like it. So
Yeah.
and this will be the statement piece.
Yeah, like this is okay. This is my favorite actually.
Yeah, it's like the chair for you to santai a
Yeah.
bit, very comfortable.
And there is a balcony, no? I just realized that
Oh,
it's actually a balcony.
and the balcony is using glass panel. And I
Okay.
like that the glass panel, right? It's being held with the black color
Iron.
Iron, yeah. And wow, the door is very sturdy.
Can open ah?
Yeah, can. Luckily the grill is very easy lah. It's quite lubricated. And the grill is black in color and with the glass panel. It's actually very tasteful. It matches the facade. So very nice because usually they will give aluminium color.
Aluminium color.
Yeah.
But because the facade is black, that's why I say black is nice ma.
I mean, I don't really like black facade, but if they do things that matches the facade, then I appreciate it.
Oh.
Yeah, I appreciate the effort.
Okay, and if you realize, right, this balcony is sufficient. It's actually bigger than some of the balconies that we know because this is around 2.5 to 3 feet over here. It's very sufficient. You see, I can stand properly, and even if the weather is good, right, you can put a good one-seater chair outside lah. Just a small one. And looking at the view, just now, all the views, right, all compensated already. This one is very nice, this view. Over there, is it Bangsar? Is that, no, that's Seputeh.
Yeah, that's a putty.
Yeah, that's Seputeh, right? And then I like, there is a community sports center down there. See now, this basketball court, they're newly built by this, the government. Yeah, so I really like it. Overall, it's very nice, unblocked view. And I guess that's actually the trade-off where you have very low rise around you. Of course, low rise means it's slightly older in terms of the setting, but you just look at the view every day. You look at this, shock me.
Can see Tianho Temple from here.
Wait, where? Oh, there, this one.
Yeah.
Let me zoom in. Oh, wow. Very
nice, right?
Then he also got. Is this one? Is this a mosque? No, right? This is not a mosque, right?
I'm not sure.
I think better.
I think it's
Brickfield Center.
Yeah.
Do comment down below. Let us know. Like, see, so and like really enjoying life like that. And this size, right? It's around 462, if not mistaken.
Again, doesn't feel like it because I think
It's a duplex, yeah. If it's a studio, if it's like you have partition again, then it makes everything feel small.
Or even if it's a 462 studio, right? It's it feels like a 400 plus square feet studio.
Yeah.
But somehow this one just feels like, I think 500 plus.
And one more thing is, remember that I mentioned it's down there plus up there is 462. So which means probably the bottom part is maybe near to only 400. So one thing, I really like this setting. It feels very atas. Really, I like it. It's very zen. And you know, let's check out upstairs first. Let's go. We were so excited to talk about
The statement,
but
designs,
yeah.
we left out the kitchen. So for the kitchen, you see the sink is actually curved here. So the dirty things won't get caught up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, this one, that's why I say people who do housework very different one.
Yep. And the space is actually very nice.
These are 3, 2, 1, go.
And the space is actually very nice.
You mean
very
it's-
big.
Let me picture first. Let people see.
Yeah, see? It's very big.
So you can wash, cook,
Yeah.
then you serve. Wow.
So it's a decent size. Then you have this. I like this. I actually support that kind of design where the island becomes the dining table. So you don't
Me
need an
too.
extra dining table. You know,
Exactly.
Because I think, you know, if you want to accommodate more people to sit together and dine, right? You can just add the length, or sometimes nowadays there's foldable ones already,
Yeah.
or hidden ones. You know, you can just pull it out and extend it in length, so you can accommodate more people. So I think because dining table is very, unless your house is very big, then of course to make
You
it
need
less
lah.
empty, might as well. But this kind of compact space, I feel like don't every time force in a dining table there out of nowhere, so it makes the space look
Very
so
cramped.
full.
And I think it's because we are maybe younger generation, so we really don't dine on a dining table. For me, it's either we dine in front of the TV, at the coffee table, or if you have this island, right, it's perfect. And all this kitchen cabinet is actually provided by the developer, so it's actually a fully furnished unit, like I mentioned. So it's perfect, right?
Yeah.
I really can picture myself staying here actually.
How come the terrace one is so much bigger, 700 plus square feet, and this is like 400 plus square feet? But the other one, is so spacious, but you didn't say you want to stay there, definitely. But this one is
This is
much smaller,
yes.
and then you say you want to stay there.
Only one toilet. I think, why? I think the main thing is because of ID. Because when you come in, right, this ID suits my liking. It's very calming, and it seems more spacious. Why? I think, the kitchen, because the TV, remember or not, the TV actually is placed here. Then they have a dining area there.
Actually, it still looks smaller than
Yes.
the other one.
I don't know, I just like the overall ID over here. I think,
So guys, whoever are property investors here, you see how the ID of your unit
Yes.
plays such an important role in renting out, fetching a good price in rental
Correct.
and all that.
correct. Like just now, remember when I was walking down there, we were passing by, I wasn't liking it at all. But when you come up here, you sort of forgotten all those things down there.
Kudos to the owner. But this is better than Eco Terrace because there's a very big storage space here, which you can put a lot of things, and you can put your shoe cabinet here.
But then it's a bit strange because then I update baju, everything, right, will all be from here.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
realize it's the wardrobe.
Yeah, it's a wardrobe, then this is your toilet, so you have to change in front of the entrance.
Oh, okay. Then, it kind of makes sense also that it's next to
Yes.
the toilet.
But then it's a bit strange it's a bit strange because it's next to
Next
the
to
main
the,
entrance.
yeah. But that's the thing with duplex and,
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, the space is compromised already, ma.
Okay, so coming into the toilet, there's only one toilet downstairs. So upstairs there is no toilet. So this is something that is not so good. But so they just wash the toilet, and okay, again, always check. This is super spacious. Almost can stretch my hand.
How about
But-
the width?
Sorry?
The
The width slightly smaller. But there is no the compartment, where you put, remember the tiles thing where you
Yeah.
can put, there isn't. So this is something that is a bit lacking lah. And where do I can hang my towel here. So okay lah, still at least still got. But okay, I think
Then
overall.
you have the cabinet here
The vanity.
under the sink.
Yeah.
Vanity cabinet.
Yes. So I think it's quite a decent, just a normal one. Just I would wish that there is a compartment for me to put my toiletries and whatnot lah.
So this time round, I'll be filming him walking upstairs because there's a surprise upstairs, and
Yes.
this railing is a very nice touch added by the owner himself. Kudos.
Yeah. And I think it's a bit small. You know, it's already, I feel a bit small already here. Wow. Leg pain.
Okay, so actually the stairs, right, is very small in steps. So I need to watch my steps also, walking up
Careful.
while filming.
So now here, I still can.
Yep.
Okay.
No surprise yet, huh?
No surprise yet. But if I were to, because it's very steep,
So this is a platform.
okay, so if I were to stand up,
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Surprise!
I cannot stand up straight.
So literally, he has to crawl out of bed
Yes,
every morning.
literally, you know.
Literally.
And that's something a bit sad. Because actually we stayed in this condo,
Airbnb
before Airbnb.
Another unit though.
Another unit though. So we know that what is the main problem here, but you know, it's a bit funny lah. Like why don't you do maybe the steps don't do so thick lah.
I think why not like this lah? You go and rent Eco Cheras, and then I go and rent here. Yep. So for me, there's still quite a room there, so I can stay here. But the owner did say that the previous tenant was also a girl, so I think this is not a guy's unit. That's why the ID is also targeted towards
but I like that.
girls more. I mean, you always like feminine things, lah.
No. What?
So, here's the spotlight.
Oh, wah, also very near leh, not bad ma.
So there's a fridge here.
Okay.
The owner included this small fridge so that you don't have to climb downstairs to get yourself drinks and whatnot lah. Yeah. So,
But there is no toilet upstairs. This one is
yeah.
I don't like quite 麻烦
Yeah,
eh.
quite troublesome
Yeah,
to
lor.
go downstairs.
Quite
every time.
troublesome, yeah. And some more guys, imagine when you wake up and first thing in the morning you see this full lama. Then there's a view and the blind actually to, you know, if you don't like sunlight then you use this blind lah.
Yeah, if you had a late night, then you want to wake up later, the next morning, then you can just, you know, wind down the blind.
Yeah. And there's only one aircon here, so I think there's only one, so do take note about it. If you are a person who needs a lot of aircon, then this you have to really get a standing fan lah, okay?
Human husky.
Yeah. Okay guys, so after viewing this unit, right, what is your take?
I mean, for own stay, like I mentioned in the previous video, I'm looking for something bigger, with bigger wardrobe space, bigger bedroom, kitchen, yeah, basically everything. So for own stay wise, at this point in time, not for me. But I feel like if I were to buy for investment, how about you?
Investment is always me lah.
Yes, I have a investment unit, you know, and it feels very weird every time I drive past, but I can't even access my own unit, but I'm paying for it.
But you can access
The
once
facilities
every year ma.
So sad.
Okay, so just now you were talking about investment, right? If for me, according to the owner, he bought this house at 1,000 ringgit per square feet, so it's around 460,000. Okay, and then installment wise, it's near to 2,000 ringgit. Currently, this unit is asking for 2003, 2004, and even looking at the property portal is the same, 2004. So I would say
Positive cash flow.
positive cash flow, but you haven't included maintenance fee, which is
I mean,
the best case
net
scenario.
Net cover everything.
Yeah, but if you ask me, would I buy? When I buy investment, right, I have a little bit of 感情, emotional inside. As in, I'll look at the surroundings and whatnot. Like,
You will put yourself inside as to whether you will stay in the unit or not personally.
yeah, like just now I mentioned, I will stay because of the design, but would I stay because of the layouts and the surrounding? Actually, no, I don't think I will. So, if my opinion, based on my personal opinion, I don't think I will buy this as an investment unit, but I will rent if I'm single and I'm just working at KLCC or working at PJ or whatnot, because these
Bangsar South also.
yeah, Bangsar South, yeah, because LRT Bangsar is actually Kelana Jaya line.
And it's one station away from Bangsar South, I think, if not mistaken.
Yeah, it's one station away from, I think two, one or two.
Yeah, one or two.
Yeah, and
I think the next stop is Abdullah Hukum.
Abdullah Hukum, then only Kerinci, if not mistaken. Yeah, do correct us, but I'll look at the map and to understand more. But anyway, it's confirmed this is the line to KLCC. That's why if I were to rent here, I think I will. How about you?
I think the surrounding is a bit. If I have to go by foot,
Makan.
yeah, quite often, not makan, but to commute. I think.
Oh, by food.
Yeah,
Not by food. Okay.
Okay, so I would prefer Eco Terrace. Eco Terrace feels much safer to me.
Yeah, true, agree.
Yeah, even though it's nice staying here, the
Vibe,
address and everything.
Address, okay lah. Because, and do let us know, is this Brixfield or is this KL Central or is this Bangsar? Do let us know in the comment section below. Because for me, it's actually Brixfield lah.
Yeah, it's actually Brixfield, but a lot of people say it's Bangsar, Alila Bangsar.
Yeah.
So
yeah lor. So you prefer, so basically you won't buy for own stay, you won't buy for invest, and you will not rent.
Yeah. Based on, the safety, the surrounding is a bit. I would prefer Eco Terrace if you ask me.
Okay, got it. But for me, then I will rent only lah if I walking around. So I guess that's about it. And now we'll be heading to the facility deck to check it out. What are given, but it's raining lah, so we'll see how it goes. Let's go. Okay guys, so coming out from the lift, we are now at the car park and now we're at M1. So M1 basically you have this link bridge, okay, to Bangsar LRT station, which we will be checking out later. And then ground floor will be the lobby. So let's check out the car park first. It's not like a sub-level, but one thing that we felt that is a bit peculiar, it's the entrance, it's on the right side, as in the lane. So when you were to turn in from establishment, the car park, right, the residence car park, normally in Malaysia it's left lane, but we are now going up on the right. And then when you exit, it will be on the left. So that's the strange part lah.
Quite dangerous also if you, if you miss the signage, then you would have just gone on the left.
Yeah, so basically everything will be on the right. Okay, so for establishment, do take note about it. And establishment, car park and Alila is the same lah. It's actually linked. But then the car park here is actually quite wide, quite spacious, and as usual, this pillar is rather thick. So when I open the door, then it will, it will definitely kena lah. That's why I see so many scratches ma. All sure kena one, all this. So something I don't like a bit lah about car parks, why they have to be so thick. And then it's an hourly parking only. So car park is at level 3 or M2 and above lah, I think so. So this level is a all premium parking. So this building is basically like an L shape, right? And then we have one barren land right here. Now in KL, right, any small piece of land can be a development lah. So if the returns here are good, so why not, right? Maybe here you can do another Alila too, I don't know. But there's drainage here, so do be careful if you want to see the view. But normally people won't see lah. It's view from here. Yeah, so I guess that's about it for the car park. And I guess this is the mezzanine floor. So it's rather low. So if you are very tall, do take note. But then you have few restaurants over here. So you have one Botanica & Co, where it's always associated with the developer. Hey, today you very matching the wall. Okay guys, so now we are at the gym room. Not gym room, but now we're at the facility. Okay, at level 9. Right, so first things first, there's a security guard. Hello, say hello. Yeah. Okay, and this is the pool. The male changing room and sun deck jacuzzi. Eh, got jacuzzi
Very nice.
Guys, go see. Wah, wah, wah. Ada gaya ni, ada gaya ni.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Very tasteful furnitures.
Yeah.
Somehow. I don't know why. It looks tasteful.
Yeah. It's no, because I think it's they don't try to cram everything up, together. They just try to leave some space and
You get to see views from all positions.
yeah, you see
Purposely
just
one.
this one see, but this one see 还好啦
Huh.
This one better, and I like they give people privacy where every seat is sort of very private lah. And it's raining. Wow, this view is nice. I mean, this angle, yeah, this angle very nice. Very nice. So it's at night now, so the lighting isn't really the greatest. And this is the jacuzzi.
Very nice little corner.
Yeah, very nice. And it's very private lah. Very private, but then safe because you have the security guard over there, which is now missing. So over here will then be the facility, which is very easy to maneuver around overall. And I like the color scheme. Just looking at the camera, the color scheme is so nice, right?
Yeah,
It's like this.
the shade of brown, the color of the wood
Yeah.
versus the
The-
pool color is so nice, so
Yeah.
complementing. And then there's the trees and also the grey color cement wall, everything is so complementary.
It's not easy, actually.
Complementary.
It's actually not easy by this developer to do something like this because they play around with the color tone. This is very nice. And there's a gym upstairs, which we will be checking out later. I know it's quite dark, but I low-key like this lounge area. I really low-key like, oh my goodness. It gives people like the kind of privacy, and yet it's not like too dark kind of thing.
Super chill.
Yeah, it's like very chill. And this will then be the library, which looks like a library. Let's see. Okay. The books are not a lot, but I think it's quite sufficient lah. Just a lot of chilling elements lah.
Spots.
Yeah. So over here is the games room, and she always wants to challenge me to a
In
ping
ping
pong
pong.
match. So I'll show you guys how she will lose to me. Let's go.
Lady, go!
Nahh! No! Nahh. I let you first, right? Hey, this ball.
Out.
No, the ball got problem already.
Out.
2,000 years later.
9-8. You're gonna lose. 10-8. Told you. Told you.
Last ball.
Guys, I'm the winner. I told you already.
Last ball.
Okay? 不服输.
Out!
Okay,
No, I already won.
Gone
already.
game.
Nope.
done.
Nope. And now, after the ping pong match, we are now at the gym, which I don't think I'll be going in because there's someone using, so we don't disturb their privacy. But I think it's just sufficient now. So, overall, I think the facility is not a lot, but I really love the different gradient that they're looking at. Like this is like teal, then something like darker blue on the other side, just by playing with the lightings. So after viewing the facility, we can conclude that the facilities are rather simple.
Simple but quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the facilities that you would be using. Nothing extra, nothing less.
Nothing too fancy as well.
Yeah.
So, and I think the view is not like wow, but it's somehow those who like to see building lightings and whatnot, right, they'll love it. And one thing is, do take note because the unit that we are facing is facing the nicer one, which is facing Tianhougong Sebute. But if you were to face here, you'll be having the LRT sound very constantly. So do take note if you were to rent or buy here, always check the orientation that they're looking at. And whereas for this condo, we know that the main intention is actually for Airbnb. That's why one part of it is as a hotel, the other part is as a residence, but a lot of them are actually doing Airbnb lah. So do take note if you are a person, you are coming for the facilities, right? If you really love the facility so much, the community here need to really maintain it very well because it's very high usage lah.
Which they're doing a very good job because I don't see any poorly maintained even corners. I see all corners very well maintained despite high usage, and even I mean there are a mix of local and foreigners community here.
Yeah.
So I think there are still people renting here or even staying themselves. So.
Yes. So I guess that's about it about this condo. So to conclude, I will only rent if I'm working here, but I will not buy and invest as an own. I wouldn't buy and invest. Whereas for you prefer the Eco Trust one. So I guess thank you so much for watching this episode. If you do like this episode, do like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any more condos that you want us to review, right, do let us know. And I'll see you next video. Bye.